What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Los Angeles Dodgers versus Arizona Diamondbacks NLDS Game 2 matchup going down Monday, October 9th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. For the Dodgers, it's Bobby Miller getting the start here, while for the Diamondbacks, it's going to be Zach Gallen listed as the starter in this one. And let's start with the Diamondbacks. Gallen was absolutely outstanding in that playoff series win over the Milwaukee Brewers. Was called to the mound in what ended up being the deciding Game 2 through 6 innings of 2-run ball, and that was big for Gallen considering he was on the road in that start against a very game Milwaukee Brewers team, and really just shut the Brewers down in that game. Gave up the 2 runs on 5 hits over 6 innings of work. And like I said, that's big because Gallen, if you've been following Zach Gallen all year long, you know that he pitches much better at Chase Field. You put him out on the road, hasn't necessarily been as effective. And if you want proof of that, well, look at his 2 starts against the Los Angeles Dodgers this season. 2 starts spanning 10 innings of work. He's given up 11 runs in 10 innings of work. 15 hits allowed, 10 strikeouts to 6 walks, and maybe you could call into question the early game against the Dodgers, but I believe it was on opening day. 5 runs allowed in 4 2/3 innings, but then in midseason form, August 28th, he gave up 6 runs on 9 hits over 5 1/3 innings of work. So Gallen, I'm still a little bit concerned with him on the road in this one. Now, you look at the Dodgers sending Bobby Miller to the mound here. Miller, he pitched fairly well down the stretch. He had a 3.59 ERA in his last 7 starts. In the month of September and October, across 6 starts, he had allowed 3 runs or less in 5 of those 6 starts. 4 of those starts, he went 6+ innings. So Miller able to eat up some innings for the Dodgers and proved to be a valuable piece of that rotation. But the problem for me with Bobby Miller is that he does have a 4.55 ERA at home this season, much higher than his road ERA, which is just over 3. And, I don't think that we see as one-sided of a game as we saw in Game 1, but I think we do see some runs plated in this game. I think the Dodgers would have had a better offensive showing in that game had they just not been rattled early on. I mean, it's not often you see Clayton Kershaw at home against the Diamondbacks get rung up. I think he was the first pitcher in Major League postseason history to give up 5 runs on 5 hits without recording a single out, and it's just not something you expect to see from Kershaw, and it just sucked all the air out of the balloon for the Dodgers in that game. They ended up scoring a couple runs late, like consolation runs. But I think if they're a little bit more competitive early on in that game, we could see a few more runs from the Dodgers. And I think this is a must-win on both sides because the Dodgers don't want to go down 0-2 to Arizona. And if you're the Diamondbacks, you do not want to give this Dodgers team a lifeline. So I think this is going to be fairly competitive. I think it's going to be back and forth. And I think we're bound to see more of what we've seen from Zach Gallen on the road over the course of the season, and especially at Dodger Stadium, than what we saw against the Brewers. Even if Gallen has a decent enough start, we've seen this Arizona bullpen get hit as well. And I do think Bobby Miller gives up his fair share of runs as well. I think there's something to be said for how well Arizona has played so far in the postseason. So I'm going to go with the over 8.5. I do lean towards the Diamondbacks for the value, but my play here is going to be the over 8.5 between the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.